All right, we're here with Ohio Dominican golf coach Chris Deibel. Chris, thank you so much for joining us today. It looked like we might not ever get to this point there, but you've got a competition coming up on Saturday as the women tee off at Cumberland Trail. Just tell us some initial thoughts here for you on the exciting announcement that you guys are going to get to play and what it means to kind of get into some meaningful competition today.
Yeah, everybody's super excited. Going back to March, we were at a tournament, just played a practice round, and found out the tournament was canceled. Found out the next day the entire season was canceled. So the women have been working a long time to get back at it, and Saturday is going to be the day. So to say they're excited is an understatement.
And you've got a few players coming back, as you mentioned, with the canceled season. Players granted an initial extra year of eligibility. What's it mean to have that leadership back on your team this year?
The having the girls around for the extra year is great. We had 4 seniors last year, which lost their spring season. 2 of them went ahead and graduated and are doing great things, and then 2 of them decided to come back. Academically, it was perfect for both of them. Bailey was in her 5th year to get her MBA, so to be able to play golf and get the graduate degree, it couldn't have been a better fit. With Tori, she would like to go into a master's program and just needed a few more classes to meet the criteria for that, so it worked out well for her to come back as well. As far as the leadership, I mean, Bailey has played in every tournament since she walked on campus, so she's been there and done that, and there's nothing that she hasn't seen. And for the most part, the same with Tori. So with our younger girls that haven't played as much, or with our freshmen who haven't played at all, to have those 2 around to kind of guide them along the way it's great.
Maybe an interesting challenge that you didn't anticipate is coaching in this COVID-19 landscape. How has that affected you and your staff? Obviously, you're not a contact sport like some other ones on campus here, but what adjustments have you and your staff had to make with this COVID-19 restrictions?
Golf, we're very fortunate that our sport is probably the safest thing you could do right now. You're spread out over a 7-mile field. There's no more than 3 or 4 people in a group, and so social distance and all that stuff that we keep talking about, it naturally goes with our game. So as far as the golf itself, really hasn't been much of an adjustment. I would say probably the biggest adjustment for us is because there's so many people golfing just in general, it's hard to get out on the course and practice. So that's definitely been a challenge. And then, just small things, team meetings have to be done in small groups or virtually. But it's nothing that we can't handle to try and get back on the course and have a season and just add to the experience for all of the ladies.
The season begins at Cumberland Trail, which is a course that you are quite familiar with, as is your team. But for folks that aren't too terribly familiar with that beautiful course out in Pataskala, how's it play? What can fans expect from the course on Saturday?
So it's a incredibly conditioned course. They have some of the best greens you're going to play anywhere. So that's a treat. I mean, just to start, when you are putting on a pool table, it's fun. So the greens are definitely the thing that make Cumberland stand out. But the course overall it's always in great shape. It's more of a second shot, approach shot challenge, and if you can keep the ball out of the wetlands, you're gonna score well there.
And finally, we've got some cool uniforms there that not everybody has seen quite yet, but definitely a good look for the upcoming season. What can we expect to see on Saturday as the women prepare to debut the new uniforms for the first time?
Well, I have to first throw in a plug for Terry with Gear Up. It's a small company out of Toledo, and what he allowed us to do is basically design our shirts however we wanted. So they came out awesome. So excited for everyone to be able to see them. As far as which one we're going with, I'll have to keep that secret for right now because the ladies get to decide that, and they actually haven't let me know yet. So we'll see. But we'll have all 3 of them out, so looking forward to that.
Awesome, Chris. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.